5-yard line. They'll take over 1st and 10.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. On 1st down, Gibson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. 12. First throw now for the backup, Allen. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
And this is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Yards to go.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. That one is slant to McLaurin. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
Washington.
Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack. Another try after the 1st down sack. Allen, he'll air this one. And this is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Washington.
Steven Sims, 38 yards. And Washington has taken the lead. To throw, it's Allen. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8.
Steelers 12.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in the end zone. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble now, great field position. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. And this one's incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 7 yards to go.
Throwing now is Allen. Well, he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So on 4th down, they're going to go again. Keep in mind they're 3 of 4 so far in these situations. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And they have a 1st down and well into field goal range also at the 16 now. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. To try again after the sack. Roethlisberger, he gets it left side to Johnson. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Johnson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. This taken in about 4 yards deep. All you got to do is look and learn. Look and learn, baby. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown.
Terry McLaurin. 58 yards. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Steelers 12.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Johnson.
Roethlisberger's pass.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
It's second and inches at the 25-yard line.
Here's Roethlisberger. And he will find his man on the outside. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Connor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Thomas Davis. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
On the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
A gain of 14. And the
On play action, Allen. He'll air this one out deep for Sip. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Washington. Steven Sims Jr., his second touchdown of the afternoon. And Washington going to add on to their lead. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. Now Allen. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Steelers 12.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Roethlisberger. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Allen.
You thought you
the
had
throw
it.
taken in
You
by
thought you had
Sims. The 30. Past the 20. 10. 5. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Steven Sims, an 80-yard touchdown as his guys continue to pour it on. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The 20. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That goes for a gain of 31. Eluding the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he's into the clear. He's at the 40.
If you were me,
and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. And that score gives him a little more separation and a bigger lead.
A little more of a comfort zone now. They can do more things defensively, maybe take a few more gambles as they try to continue to extend their lead.
And someone a little too eager to block this extra point. Henceforth, the flag. Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
From the gun, it's Allen. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it.
Onside kick recovered by the Steelers.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
Camera, action,
20,
showtime, baby.
10, 5. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Allen off the play fake. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Thaddeus Moss there to make the grab. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Or Chase Claypool, the intended target. But it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Now Roethlisberger. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Open man here, Sims complete. The 40. 30. Past the 20. 10. 5. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
To
Steven Sims Jr. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Washington offense just continuing to pour it on. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. Oh, and I think Washington got it. Yes, they did. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we...
There he goes, left side.
Greatest show on earth, baby.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson, 55 yards. And this offense is running away with this one. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. Here's Allen. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
12.
And this doesn't work. The steal. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Now, a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Got an open man, it's Harmon. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Forced out to his left. And this is incomplete. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Thomas Davis. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
First and goal.
It'll go as an impressive 31. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the interception by the Washington defense leads to a touchdown. He'll try and run it. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Steelers 12.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93%.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Thomas Davis. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. That's Vince Williams who gets the sack.
It's second down.
After the sack on first down, Allen looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Washington.
Play action. Now it's Allen. This is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 28 yards. And the interception by the Washington defense leads to a touchdown. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And it's incomplete, but a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got. So that one will be accepted. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Now Allen. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Well, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. And it's a fumble. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Allen now on first down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen slings this deep from McLaurin. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And my goodness, another interception.
Touchdown.
It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks.
Justin Hopkins on
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Going for the deep ball. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10.
And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. If you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And the Washington first down.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Antonio Gibson.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
At the 39-yard.
Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete.
There it is. There it is.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him. But how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good? They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
It's loose, the ball bouncing around, and it's going to go out of the back of the end zone, so that is going to be a safety. So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game, for here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Running the sweep with McLaurin. The 20.
In your face.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, they've protected well when they've wanted to throw the ball. They've moved people off the line of scrimmage when they've wanted to run.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Pass incomplete.
I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? He moved from your former position senior year, strong safety.
Yeah, sometimes they get you up near the line of scrimmage, or you're trying to time up a blitz. You've got to get it right, otherwise that flag comes out and you just cost your team some yardage.
55 is mine, guys, 55. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. That one goes for 8 yards.
Terrell Edmonds on the tackle. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Washington.
Is actually going to throw it here. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however, and let's see what that's about. A big play there. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they just...
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to... Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it.
Onside kick recovered by the Steelers.
Like 20. You can't block me. You can't block me.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. But it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free.
10 at the 22-yard line.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Mike 55, Mike 55.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
By Steven Nelson.
On play action, Allen. They'll find McLaurin this time as that's complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Big yardage that time for Washington. 57 yards. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. So Allen's going to look to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.